Okay, so Crusader is a light type hero, and he's basically like one of those stereotypical Crusader knights, as you can imagine. I'm thinking he would have like a big wooden cross on his back that he would kind of use as a hammer, and his design would look very holy, but like kind of modernized. Like he wouldn't probably have like a leather like tunic on his chest, for example, and maybe like his armor would look more like agile or whatever. But he would kind of have like gold, silver, white as like a color scheme to keep it like kind of in theme. And he would use a combination of his sword and his hammer to hit trick shots, and he would also use spells to heal people. So I'm thinking he's. I wasn't sure what to do with him, but I really liked his idea and his design. And so then I was like, wait, it's actually kind of fun to just mix weapons with one character so that you have like a character that uses like two weapons, for examples, and that creates kind of like an interesting gameplay loop. So I thought I'd apply that to him. And so most of the times he uses his big wooden cross on his back as like a hammer. Um, and I'm thinking he could maybe use it in different ways. He could spin it around like a Beyblade and hit people that way. It's also like splintery and stuff. He could probably slam you like downwards like this, kind of like shroom smash. And I think the most fun part is that if he starts spinning around and then he could aim like say there's Celestial's video game, right? And he's a playable character. Imagine he like starts spinning around and is charging up his deck, and maybe he can move in the process, and then he can like aim with a little crosshair or something, and he can throw the cross super high up in the sky, and then it like lands on someone's head or something. You could like hit trick shots, and then afterwards you just switch to your sword as a weapon for a bit, and maybe you could like summon the cross back with magic or something. I think that's a pretty funny idea. For the sword, I'm thinking it would kind of behave similarly in the sense that you could maybe throw it very fast to kind of like hit sword trick shots, but for the rest, it would just kind of act like a sword. I don't really know what else to tell you about it. And I thought of a fun little mechanic where he also uses like healing magic and stuff, but I thought it'd get a bit generic if every light character has the same like healing magic. So I'm thinking, what if there's maybe like some type of mechanic where, well, I don't want it to get annoying as like a playable character, but imagine something in the sense of like if he wants to heal his teammates or himself, he kind of has to like tap into the spirit realm for like a second, and then enemies have a chance to like shoot his physical body, but he can still like move around a bit. And then if they hit him enough, maybe he doesn't get healed and he gets like a little bit of damage or something. So that way, it's not really like overpowered. It's more in the sense that if they get you, you kind of like get you just don't get your heal. And I was thinking in general he could probably do a little bit of magic, and the problem with that is that I don't really know this, but specifically what. So that's kind of hard to imagine. Maybe you have some suggestions in the comments. But I'm thinking he would carry like a Bible around on his waist with like a belt, and then maybe like two like white healing potions, and he could throw them on the ground in like a circle, for example, to heal people in a circle. He could maybe use the Bible to summon lightning or something. I'm thinking like we should maybe be able to do something that's a bit more unique to like other light characters like Lucas or Vertis, which is another one I want to make a video on. So yeah, I'm not really sure what else you could do with him. Mm, hmm, I don't really have much other ideas. But yeah, I think I kind of want to do more with him. Let me know in the comments if you have ideas. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about him, I think. Hmm. He would probably have some fun voice lines in the game, by the way, because he's kind of like I said, he would be like this Crusader knight. Alright, anyways, see you next one. Bye.